Greetings, travelers, and welcome to another episode of Let's Play Chrono Trigger presented by Draco Breach. Last time, we went through a mountain to find a rainbow shell and give it to, Marle's ancestors to keep as a family heirloom. I went ahead and healed. I am in the correct time period, aren't I? I went ahead and healed over at Chrono's house, and now we're going to go into Guardia Castle in the present. The trial of the century is about to begin. Who's, you ask? King Guardias, of course. I'm pretty sure they say the king sold off the royal treasures. The king ordered that the court be locked until the trial's over. Now that's pretty much what most of the guards are going to be saying from here on out. And you definitely want Marle in your party for this part of the Rainbow Shell quest. Although, I like to use her anyway. If you head down here, I actually thought that maybe you could heal by eating down here during my test run. You can't, because they're holding the kitchen staff hostage, effectively. Jeez, I ain't gonna poison the Chancellor. Cut the foolishness. He says the same thing. I can't get anything done with you standing around. So yeah, that's rather unusual. Also, this wasn't here before. But let's go up to the courtroom first. No entry allowed. Let me through. Had any of you heard of the Rainbow Shell? I too had no idea until I found this. It's an ancestral will. It says, unveil the Rainbow Shell to the people at the Millennial Fair. What are you talking about? We have no family heirlooms here. So this is a forgery. Why does the defendant deny the people a glimpse of the Rainbow Shell? Because he no longer has it. He sold the heirloom for cash. Witness, please. What is it, Nadia? We are conducting a trial here. Father. Nadia, the Chancellor is trying to frame me. He hurls insults. Confirm your innocence with proof. Proof? Yes, if he hasn't sold the heirloom, it should be in the castle. Show me the Rainbow Shell and I'll accept his innocence. Chancellor, what kind of trickery is this? Remove them. No entry allowed. Let me through! Princess, not even you may enter. Take Rainbow Shell. Save Marle's father. What are you saying? It's a lie. There is no heirloom. Remember, Marle, we ask Old King to save Shell. Rainbow Shell here now. Aha! The Rainbow Shell we gave to my ancestor 400 years ago is still here. It's probably in the basement. And yeah. So, let's head to that rather strange new area. And yeah, hello. Ah, a rat bit me. Careful, that might give you bubonic. The boss is itching to avenge the grudge that's been in the family for 13 generations. Yeah. He's gonna frame the king. Gah. And these are literally Gnashers from when you met Frog in the cathedral. Yeah. So there is a plot. Let's hurry. I confess, I bought it from the king. He said he needed the cash. Liar, I've never even seen you before. Order in the court. Heh, was I convincing? Perfect. There are several forced battles in here, but there are also a lot of battles that you can technically avoid. They're just set up in ways that make them difficult. Anyway, in here there are actually 3 treasure chests to pick up: the lapis, an elixir, and a hyper ether. Unfortunately, those 2 treasure chests that you see there, you can't get them. So just put them out of mind. Like I said, they're set up in ways that they're hard to avoid. They're not impossible to avoid, but I don't have much luck avoiding them. So we're going to see some pointless battles. Like this one. I want to save my my MP. Surprisingly, I want to save my MP. You'd think that, yeah, that's not necessary with how weak these enemies are. No, you want to save your MP. Oh boy, because I could easily use Chrono's first technique and just kill all of them, but so there's the rainbow shell, elixir, hyper ether, and thank you, lapis. Again, there's treasure chests that you cannot get to. Anyway. The rainbow shell. Something here. Paper, here, paper. To Marle? Dearest Marle, I know things are tough between you and your father, but nothing can break your bond of blood, neither words of anger nor great distances. Someday, when you have children, you will understand. This special bond is part of a family tree which links us together. Queen Guardia, the 21st Lean. Ella know about leaving nest, time pass, grow big, leave nest. Ella leave nest, Dactyl leave nest too, Marle leave too, big change. Leave nest, have baby, baby grow big, leave nest too. Father, hang in there, we're coming. And we get a prism shard. Sure you ready to leave nest? Not too big yet. Members of the jury, if he is guilty, stand to the left. If innocent, stand to the right. Guilty. So, the trial is proceeding. On the way out, it is a bit easier to avoid enemies, except this one. I don't know why I can't avoid this one. But I always hit that one, so it's just whatever. They all die in one hit, so it is what it is. And nothing can be done for it. Now head all the way back to the top. Princess, not even you may enter. You won't reconsider? No, Princess. There's one way. It's a bit rough, but just follow me. The verdict is in. Guilty. The Guardia line ends here. This domain shall be mine. Take him away. Wait. Who is it? I kind of wonder what she's actually standing on. Father! Nadia? Princess, control yourself. You're too late. The king has been found guilty. Even kings are subject to our laws. No, this was a setup. Nonsense. The king's a crook. But the treasure is right here. Impossible. Your little scheme is over, Chancellor. Huh? It's not the plot you think. I'm here to avenge my ancestors. Super Ultra Presto Transformo! And Yakra the 13th. He has some dangerous moves like Chaos there, which, of course, you had to do that. Okay, so do we get what I want? We do, okay. You are going to make this hard on me because I want to use Ice Sword 2 or Final Kick. Let's start off with Confuse. I might just go ahead and use Heal because this guy does have quite a few hit points. Thank you. Thank you for... Wait. I think I might have... I think I might have put a status protect on... No, I didn't. No, I didn't. She still has our rainbow helm on. Get ready for Final Kick. Because I'm going to be kicking you 4 times before I start relying on Ice Sword. Okay, I'm still fine with it hit points. You do actually want to watch your hit points in this battle, and you'll see why. I was about to say I'll show you why, but you'll see why. Heard about it from my ancestors. Okay, that's actually... Whenever he says that, he's about to use probably his most dangerous technique, and... Who are you hitting? Isla, so I don't have to worry too much. I think that does around 400 damage to Marle. Okay, who are you going to hit it with this time? Oh, well, I say that, and guess what? You attack her and prove my point. Okay. Whoops. Marle's about to pass out. That's why you want to keep your hit points up. And you get a Mega Elixir when he's defeated. Father, No, don't say it. I was wrong to be so stubborn. No, I didn't even think about how you felt. I know it may be... I know it in my heart, but the words just come out wrong. I, too, have that problem. I thought you left me, but realized that it was I who abandoned you. But I'm here now. We'll talk about everything that's happened, about Chrono and Mother and... Your mother. How sad. It has taken me so long to understand what Eliza meant I cannot speak, with her last words. Someday, when Nadia grows up, she will bring her beloved to meet you. Welcome him warmly. It will be a day you remember forever. You heard her last words? Of course. You were so young. He ran around saying, "Daddy, it's fun having all my favorite people here." Seeing you so happy, she felt reassured, and she left us quite peacefully. So that's how it was. Yes, why? Well, the Chancellor told us something else. I used to call you Daddy? You did. I'm sorry, Daddy. I'm really sorry for doubting you. I'll let you exit the castle, but you be careful now. Take care of her. You no worry. I'll protect Marle. It's my turn now. Melchior? Can't let you run the whole show. Let me make some weapons from the rainbow shell. Finally time for me to do something. Watch and learn. Sorry, fellas, I'm terribly embarrassed. Take care of Princess Nadia, okay? That was a rather odd way for him to speak. Now, this is what I call a 1000th anniversary. Soldiers hired by the fake Chancellor were all monsters. I don't remember if there's any more dialogue. Please have a seat over here. What will you have? And there's a new... the Chrono Special. A fine choice. This dish is named after a hero from the past. Oh... that's hilarious. Here you are. MP, so full recovery. Actually, how are we looking? Yeah, Marle didn't get the experience points from that battle. Oh, well. Where am I going? I want to go up, actually. There is something that we've been putting off for a while. And you'll notice that Yakrad, the something or another, I don't remember, dropped something. It was a Yakra key. What does this Yakra key do, you might ask? Well, I'm glad you asked, because there's been this locked chest that's been bothering us this entire game. Literally from the first time we entered Guardia Castle. That contains the real Chancellor. So yes, this plot has been going on since the beginning of the game. The Chancellor has been egging the king from the beginning so that a distance would form between the king and Nadia. And us going to the past and finding the rainbow shell gave him a new opportunity for revenge. So messing with the past kind of messed up the future a little bit, so it's kind of interesting. Phew, finally, that beast keeping me locked up in here. Princess Nadia, your friends, I presume? Wait, I don't have time for this. I must prepare for the Moonlight Parade. Let's see if he is available to talk to now, right quick. He isn't. Where does he show up? I honestly don't remember. But anyway, we do actually want to go back down here, because you'll notice that we didn't get any ultimate weapons out of this quest yet. So head all the way back, and we will find Melchior in front of the rainbow shell. This is a very rare. Interesting typo. Actually, I don't know how I didn't notice that before. As armor, it deflects magic. I can make you one prism dress featuring maximum defense, or I can make 3 less effective prism helms. Which would you prefer? This is kind of important because he can only make 1 prism dress or 3 prism helms. I prefer getting 3 prism helms because of things that you'll see later. But I'll tell you right now that you can get 1 more of each of these. But right now I think that prism helms are more important. You want prism helms? You're sure. Alright, you just wait there. Or here. He said something. Finished. Off you go now. And what those do is basically it protects your status and gives you 9 additional magic defense, which is very good for something that's for standard enemies. Ah, a sunstone. I'll create an alloy out of it. Finished. Off you go now. This gives you prism specs, like rainbow shades or rainbow sunshades. They up your attack power, but they are significantly better. Heh, don't think that's the last of my bag of tricks. Finished. Off you go now. And rainbow. I finally feel like I'm doing something worthwhile. Rainbow. Replaces the Shiva Edge. Okay, Shiva Edge technically does more damage on a critical. Rainbow, however, has a 70% critical hit rate, which means that it's going to be hitting a critical significantly more often. I think Chrono has either a 10 or 20% chance to critical with Shiva Edge, which means that the Rainbow will be doing on average, if you average everything out, about 10 to 15% less damage. If everything works, if RNG is absolutely perfect, which you know, RNG does not always like to cooperate with you. Anyway, that will be it for today. So for the time being, this will be Draco Breach reporting out. God bless and safe travels.